godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by Chihuahua Flooring.
Chihuahua Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chihuahua Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at chihuahuaflooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at chihuahuaflooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
My Muppet is in full force this morning.
Outstanding.
There are bongos in the other room.
Those are congas, ma'am.
Hey, Chuck,
Those are congas.
All right now. Come on, boy. Yeah. Good boy.
Please tell me that was on
Yeah.
It was. Hee-haw. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the KCHW Morning Show. It is Monday, May 6th.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
What's Wednesday? Why does it feel like a Monday today?
No.
It
it's
is Wednesday, May 6th. It's Monday for us because today is the first day of the week we do the show.
I know, right? But it's really Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's take this back just so we don't confuse you. Today is Wednesday. Today is brought to you by the letter Wednesday.
Today's hump day.
Yes, it is, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you for that. It's a good morning. It's a gorgeous day out there. We've had some gorgeous weather and man, things are just out there blooming and everything's covered in this like fine fuzzy yellow film.
Yep.
Woo! I think we are full blown in allergy season.
Right. Brought to you by my maple trees.
Right, and mine, and yours, and yours, and yours.
And the lavender is blooming.
Oh,
right. So we have moved from crocus and tulip season to now we are officially in lavender season.
Yes.
Yeah.
So very exciting. So the apple trees are blooming. The cherry trees are blooming. The plum trees will probably be blooming here soon.
My pears have already done bloomed and the flowers fell off already.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's awesome. So Sharon says not to plant until after, I think you said Mother's Day or Memorial Day?
Memorial Day.
In most things. There's things that could be planted right now. I've got peas up. I got radishes up.
I want to do a bed of carrots and beets. Can I plant my carrots?
Oh,
and
yeah,
beets?
absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to do
Plant them away.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of strawberry starts from a friend, and we made a strawberry tower that now lives on our porch.
Oh, I
Ooh,
love
fun.
that.
Yeah. So that way, we might actually water them instead of ignore them and let them get buried in the weeds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, water them. You'll have fabulous strawberries. And I think we're going to try potatoes. I want to try sweet potatoes
and
potatoes.
Yeah, they could be planted. Sweet potatoes take a long time in this area.
They do.
I've done them a couple times, but yeah.
Aren't sweet potatoes? Shouldn't you plant those like in the fall and then they take pretty much all winter and
I
then
don't know
all summer?
about that. There's YouTube things on them. I've watched a couple of them that are kind of interesting.
Yeah, because you have to plant them differently. They sow differently.
Yeah, and sometimes they like root them in water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then plant the slips that come off.
And you're supposed to like separate the the roots a little bit or something.
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a potato that you throw in the ground and then you just,
Right.
you know.
Right.
You don't even have to throw the whole potato. You can just throw a piece of the potato in the ground.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, you have to let
Has
it.
to have an eye.
It has to have an eye, and it has to, doesn't it? Like if you cut it up,
You got to let it harden for a little bit first, right?
right?
On potatoes, some people do that. Some people don't. Some people say the bugs get into it if you don't harden them. Some people put like powder on it. My father-in-law used to put some kind of powder on it to keep the bugs away. You know, I don't know. We've excuse me. We've had potatoes come up in the compost pile, and
Yeah.
those were just potato peelings that were thrown out. You know, or potatoes that were thrown.
Wow.
So I think potatoes are pretty hardy. But as soon as you can work the soil, which has been for a month almost, you can plant most root crops.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's going to come up at above, you worry about. Except peas. I don't know why peas aren't affected by the frost at all. You know, I hear some
and
kind
cabbage.
of noise.
I think it might be my phone.
Oh,
So, yeah, and I was out there working on the yard the other day, and I was like, man, that smells amazing out here. It smells like lilacs. And then I turned around, and 3 feet from me was a full lilac tree in full bloom.
oh
Right.
yeah.
So my
It just
lilacs-
happens overnight.
It
Yeah.
does. It just they weren't out there the other day, and then all of a sudden, boom, lilacs
Yeah.
everywhere.
So my white lilacs are not blooming yet. So I have the lavender and I have the purple. So the lavender's in the front of the house and the deep purple is in the back of the house. There's a white lilac between the carport and the yard.
So you got that smoke on the water.
And then there's a variegated lilac that always blooms last, like weeks after the other lilacs have gone.
That's fun.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
kind
so
of
you
get
can
this.
have them. Yeah.
Yeah, this kind
Nice.
of neat
Yeah.
wave of lilac.
Yeah, Gino's dad had one that he'd trained to be a tree, so it was a lilac tree, and he cut off all the shoots, and then this tree came out. And
Oh, I
it was
love
just
that.
really fun.
I
Yeah,
love that.
to
we
me.
we have to do some serious love of our lilac tree in the front, that pretty lavender one,
Uh-huh.
because when the lady moved out that we bought the house from, the moving truck hit the lilac tree, so there's a big dead part of the lilac that's just kind of like, "Rah," you know, like that.
Oh wow. We
Yeah.
have we have lilac trees that separate the border between us and our neighbor's property. There's like
Oh, I bet
8 of
wonderful.
them, and they're 20 feet tall.
I think great.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
There's
amazing.
nothing like
Yeah.
a wall of lilac.
Yeah. Well, and they say that you need to trim off last year's flowers, you know, bunches of
Yeah, yeah,
flowers
yeah.
to be able to get good growth. You know, there are places where nobody trims anything and they just bloom and bloom.
I was gonna say I haven't done very much
Yeah.
gardening at all, and mine always come in.
Yeah.
The variegated lilac is the only one that I think I might actually have to start doing that with
Ah.
because I don't know if it's not getting enough water or what the deal is, but I notice I have to give it more attention.
Oh.
Oh.
I know. All right. Well, we've been talking about all of this warm
Yeah.
weather, so I should probably start talking about the weather.
That was an extended segue.
I know, but it was fabulous.
I love it.
Well, because I have more lilac lore. Do you know you're not supposed to bring in white lilacs to the house? It's supposed to be bad luck to bring the white lilacs into the house?
I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
I didn't either. I recently heard that, and I think that's silly because you can bring in any flower in the house. It's a
did-
flower.
I did surprise my vase when I was out there. I picked some of the lilacs, and we've got the purple tulips that tend to bloom a little later than the other colors.
Nice.
So I made a nice little vase of lilacs and tulips, and
I bet it's beautiful.
we had a little bit of baby's breath growing out front. Yeah,
Well,
we,
aren't
yeah, we made a whole little
you-
thing. It was great.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It was great.
All right. Well,
My wife
now I'm
sniffed them
gonna-
and immediately sneezed.
right? Well, and then you can. Okay, last thing about lilacs, and then we'll do the
I
weather.
said, "Thank you."
Is do you know that you can make lilac honey? You can make lilac tea. You can make lilac sugar.
We've made lilac sugar before.
Right. So lilacs are edible.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I don't know how many you'd want to eat if you wanted to eat one, but I mean, lilacs are edible. So,
They do taste a little floral.
Yeah. So yeah. So, but the tea is really cool. You just steep the tea, and then if you add the lemon to it, it changes color.
Yeah, oh yeah,
so
that's
like
right.
if you make
It changes like a deep purple, right?
Yeah,
Or is
because
it-
it's blue. It's usually the lilacs are usually like a bluish color of the tea, and then you mix it with the lemonade, and it will change to like a blue, changes to pink. Changes to pink.
the sugar is sort of an unsettling light brown color.
It's, yeah, my mom.
Yeah.
My mom taught grade school in Deer Park for years before she retired, and I remember her making honey and the kids picked clover, and they did some other stuff, and I don't know what the recipe was, but it was to show how you can
You can flavor honey.
well, they made the honey, they made it out of clover and other stuff, but it's kind of a bees do this, so why can't humans do this?
I
or
love
something.
that.
Anyway,
Well, I
it's
don't
kind of a
want
fun
humans
thing.
to do it the same way the bees do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's a little disturbing.
That'd be a little weird.
Okay, and what kind of weather are we having today, Paula?
Let's move away from
All
this.
right. Okay. So as we said, today is Wednesday, May 6th, and today we are going to have another one of those hot days. A high of 80, mix of clouds and sun early, followed by cloudy skies this afternoon. Tonight our low is going to be 48 with some low clouds, winds west by northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday the 7th, we have a high of 79, so cooling off a little bit. Mostly sunny skies with a low of 51. Friday the 8th, the first day of the farmer's market. I need an echo check. First
We don't
day
have
of
an
the
echo.
farmer's market.
Market! No, we don't.
We'll have a high of 73, a low of 46, with some cloudy skies, which actually might be a nice opening for the farmer's market. Not too hot. Saturday the 9th, we have a high of 77, a low of 49, mostly sunny skies. Sunday the 10th, we have a high of 79, a low of 50, with mostly cloudy skies. Monday the 11th, we have a high of 78, a low of 48, with partially cloudy skies. Tuesday the 12th, we have a high of 78, a low of 48 with mostly sunny skies. And Wednesday the 13th, we have a high of 81 and a low of 49. In that entire week of weather that I just gave you, our precipitation chances at the highest are at 2%.
And if we look out a week or two after that, there is nothing colder than 49 at night. Oh, no, there's a 48. So
Yeah, I bet that's probably going to still be a 49.
yeah.
So Sharon, do we have your blessing to plant?
Well, more than one year we've had surprise, very cold weather around Memorial Weekend or right before, the week before.
Right.
So our average last frost is supposed to be May 15th.
Right.
And so you could plant May 15th. There's a lot of stuff we're going to get in the ground, and it'll take a week or two to come up.
But we typically don't get temperatures this high this early in the season.
We
and
typically don't.
We might have a day or two, but not consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think you could safely plant, she says with her voice going up like that. And maybe if you notice it getting cold, you could put a blanket over or put something over the plant.
Yeah. Or
tuck it into bed.
if your
Read it its story.
Yeah, if your plants are up and you get a light frost, just put the sprinkler on before the sun gets them.
Yep.
And the water will bring the frost out of the leaves.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A light frost.
There you go.
All right, so it's that time early in the season. We're going to talk about air quality. So right now the air quality level is at 52. Air quality is acceptable. However, some pollutants may be a moderate health concern. So what is that? That is the seasonal allergies and pollen count. The
Which
tree
is,
pollen,
wow.
Yeah, the tree pollen is very high in our area right now. The grass pollen is low, but it's rising. So probably by midweek, we're already midweek. So it says by Friday.
No, it's Monday, remember?
Yeah.
It says that by Friday, the grass pollen count is actually going to be moderate. So by the weekend, that's going to be raising as well. So tree pollen allergens are very high right now. They're going to be very high for the remainder of the next 3 days.
After
And then
that, very high.
Yeah, the grass pollen is rising. So if you need to manage allergies, be aware that, the grass pollen and the ragweed pollen, we're going to be starting sooner than we usually have to deal with those.
Oh yeah. And I did notice again working on the yard over the weekend, it that when you're going through and moving stuff and moving the weeds around, it was like the pollen clouds kicking up when you disturb the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you sweep the deck or anything. Yeah, it's just all over the place.
I do love. There's a picture here in the weather forecast of a car covered in pollen with the word pollen written in the pollen in the windshield.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That makes me sneeze looking at somebody actually touching that much pollen and.
Oh,
Right?
Wow.
This would be our car if we didn't have the carport.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah, it's bad out there. All right. Usually we get a little bit of rain and it forms those like pollen skims over the rain puddles, but not this year.
Oh, yeah.
A little scary. All right. So do you want to do? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Chula Valley Lions Club calendar
Okay.
and see who's got some birthdays today. There's a bunch of them. It looks like and yesterday I didn't mention. So Scott messaged me and he said Joe Wozinski was on the show with him yesterday, and he didn't mention it was Joe Wozinski's birthday yesterday.
Yes, even I noticed it was Joe's birthday yesterday.
I did say it in the announcements yesterday, but we're going to give a second shout out to Mr. Joe Wozinski.
Hey, Joe.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday, man.
And then after Scott told me, hey, I forgot to, I feel bad I didn't mention his birthday, I was messaging with him back and forth, and I also forgot to tell him happy birthday. So,
how funny.
Joe, if you're listening out there, happy birthday, man. I meant to, but I forgot. Sorry.
I'm not sure Joe knows who I am because I was going to message him, but I'm like, he's going to be like, who is this?
He's met you. He knows you. You worked on a film together, for Pete's sake. Come on
A
now.
long time ago.
Well, you
Right?
just say your character name. I am.
Right? Well, I was a stage helper. I was I was a PA.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't anybody important.
Oh,
There are no small parts, just small people.
Oh.
All right. So today with birthdays, we have Mr. Kevin Herda. We have Eve Fuller, Garrett Barlocker, Isaac Rose, and Layla Danford, all with birthdays today.
nice.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Ready?
Ready. I'm ready.
Happy
birthday. Happy day. Happy birthday. Yay.
Yay!
Oh, I love
Thank you,
that
Sharon.
Muppet moment. Okay. We have a nice bright
If we're all Muppets, who is Sharon? Is she the
The Grouch?
is she one of the who are they that sit up
the
in the
judges up there and
yeah,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the two old guys? They have names. I can't remember what their names are.
Mm.
I've
Yeah.
never known their names.
No, or
Never.
maybe
How can
maybe
you-
maybe Sam the Eagle. No.
Oh, I'm looking at the menu here. How can you read it?
I can't read. I'm going to guess.
Uh-oh. I
Okay,
haven't even,
so
I haven't
it's
even looked at it.
Wednesday. It looks like it's a hard-boiled egg and what? And biscuit.
Yeah, this
So-
is the breakfast menu where they have all of the same type things.
They
The
have
variety.
they have the writing in the same color as some of the stuff in the background. Okay, so
And it's like bright light colored orange
right?
Yeah.
All right.
with bright colored surroundings. That's really hard to read. Wow.
I have to say I still like this better than the other one they had. Okay, so Bus 13, we're going to figure this out. Okay, so hard-boiled egg and biscuit, fruit or juice. We can't see the juice, but I know there's got to be juice there. And then breakfast. What does that say? Breakfast what?
A breakfast on a stick.
Oh, breakfast on a stick.
Sorry, this is really hard to read. I love the effort that's gone
I
into
really
this.
love
It's
the
really
effort.
beautiful.
And
Yeah.
then fruit or juice, or you can have a variety of cereal, I'm assuming, with a cheese stick or yogurt. I still love how they offer a cereal with a cheese stick or yogurt. And then you have, of course, chef's choice, and a milk variety is offered daily. For lunch, the lunch one is easier.
Yeah, the lunch
Yeah.
one looks great.
We have spaghetti with garlic bread and fruits and veggies.
And they're missing their chunk of cheese. I'm telling you,
They
you
need
got to
a
have a
chunk
chunk
of
of cheese with
cheese.
that spaghetti
Right?
to bury in the spaghetti.
Every time you say that, I want to go home and have spaghetti.
I just want to have a chunk of cheese.
Oh, yeah, that would be good, too.
Yeah.
All right, somebody keeps closing all of my windows. How dare they?
What in the world?
I know. All right, so I think we are ready for
The community calendar,
the community calendar. Dun, dun, dun. Sharon needs her own theme music.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, here, hold on. There we go.
All right now. Come on.
The local roundup. How many horses can we get into the corral?
Oh, look at what they have done. I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Today is Wednesday. We've said that, May 6th, and we have pickleball this morning. And that's all I have for Wednesday, May 6th.
It's Monday, but on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Well, so we also have the exercise class, the Sit and Fit exercise class that goes on at the Chihuahua Senior Center from 9 to 10 a.m. So that's super exciting. Come to Sit and Fit classes. Meet at the Chihuahua Senior Center on Monday and Wednesday mornings at 9 a.m. Go to chihuahua.events to get the phone number to RSVP or to get more details.
There we go. And we have a reminder from the Chihuahua Chamber of Commerce. It's a deadline to add items to the newsletter. If you're a chamber member, you can get those items to info@chihuahua.org.
Right?
you go.
And today is the Chihuahua Valley Lions Club meeting. You can meet with the Lions Club from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. this evening at American Legion Post 54. The Lions Club is an amazing organization that does wonderful stuff here in the Valley and all over. So if you want to volunteer to a worthy organization, go check out the Lions Club.
Well, and I understand that Lynn and Bud are going to do a presentation
Oh, fun.
Nice.
at the Lions Club.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then tonight, of course, is City Council, 6:30
yes.
at the City Council chambers. And you can come live to watch to see that, or you can Zoom on, and you just go to the Chihuahua, City of Chihuahua, whatever, and go, and there's links right there.
Now, is that up and working well now?
Well, they do. The new website, the City of Chihuahua has been working on a new website.
Right there.
Is that it here? Yeah, it is. And so you can go and take a oh, this is new.
Yeah.
So you can go to
Agenda
Agendas and Minutes, and then you should be able to go to the current City Council.
I don't know. Sounds like an agenda to me.
That's the
Yep.
packet.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Okay, so we'll go back. No, we're working on this. It's a new
But
menu.
it was there. Go ahead.
It wasn't there.
It was there, right there.
Oh, it
Join.
is Microsoft Team. What in the world is? I'm not.
I have no
touching it.
idea what's happening over here either.
Huh.
Okay, well,
But there was a link. You had to just scroll down just a tiny bit.
it's to the left. I can't even. Okay.
There you
so
go. There is a
see,
link.
Microsoft Teams meeting. Oh, this is funny. Can you just share what's going on our screen right now?
You know, maybe. Hold on, really quick. Hold on,
Okay,
let me see here.
Let me know because this is really funny.
Let me get it. I don't know if everyone wants to sit and wait, but I'm going to try. We're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Because this is really funny. Okay, ready?
Okay, nope, not yet. I need to get set up here.
Okay.
This takes me just a little bit here.
All
There
right.
we go.
Well, so while he's talking about that, moving on to. Oh, good. Okay, he's ready. So hold on.
Wait. No, I still got to get my screen up
Okay.
here.
This is so exciting. You guys
Okay,
are going to
okay,
laugh
okay.
at what's happening.
Okay.
You ready? Okay.
Oh, no,
okay.
not yet.
No?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still-
Okay, we're just treading water over here.
Well, no, it's so funny.
Okay,
And
hold
then,
on.
of course, it's like any technology,
Ready?
it's not going to work.
Okay, hold on. I got to get the screen up. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm there.
It's just going all by itself over to the edge.
I'm not touching anything.
So
Yeah.
So you play a quick game of chase with today's agenda and click on that link really, really fast, and it should take you to the Teams meeting.
it looks like it's being fed into a printer or a shredder.
I don't know what's happening. That is too funny. But we just had to show you that. But the link is there, and people have been joining online, and it's
Yes.
really nice to have the civic support, of
Yeah.
people online and listening and participating. You can't really say anything online, but, we know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
what's really funny is we hear things over the microphone coming in from the people watching.
Really?
so
Occasionally, and have to
Yeah.
say, mute, please.
Wow.
But we can mute from our end.
I was going to say,
yeah,
you
Devin
should have
does
the
a
option.
great
of-
job.
Devin can mute, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what's happening today. Tomorrow is May 7th. How can that happen? We say this every week.
I know.
I don't
You
even
know,
know.
it just, as you get to be older, time flies so fast.
It
Hey,
really
I'm
does.
young. I'm super young. I'm
Okay.
like so young. My hair is
Turning
not all
white.
You're just getting your color in.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on tomorrow too, but it's First Thursday,
Yay!
It is.
and it's First Thursday at the Aaron Huff Memorial Building.
Yes,
It's
our
your
Spotlight
first
Gallery.
It is, yeah.
And the festivities for First Thursday start at what time? 5:30.
I believe
At
5
5.
p.m. to 8.
Yeah, 5
5.
to 8.
Okay. And so there will be the Spotlight Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Do we know where else? Because
Well, there's Margot Setti and
Okay.
Gail Johannes are going to be at the Trails
At
End
Trails
Gallery.
End.
okay,
And other than that, I'm not really sure who else is going to. I haven't seen the posters for the rest of it, but I do know at the Spotlight Gallery it's going to be Jane Bissell and Tracy Spain.
Nice.
nice,
So yeah,
nice. So
and it's going to be a gorgeous evening for
for a
walking
little
around the town.
walkabout.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Of course, today is also the Chihuahua Food Bank on Thursday, every
Mhm.
Thursday, open
Right.
from 10 until 2 p.m. Don't be hungry in Chewelah. Go to visit the food bank. If you have extra things to donate, please donate to the food bank. And if you have some extra funds, they can always use your support to help keep people fed here in the valley.
Extra funds are extra fun.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Extra funds are
Maybe.
extra fun. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Senior Citizens Potluck and Games. It goes on from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. over at the Senior Citizens Center. So senior citizens from Chewelah Valley and Springdale are invited to join on the first and third Thursday of each month for games and potluck. And that is at the Valley Fire Department building.
And, it's not till later in the month, but Miss Beldine that organizes that event, I would like to wish her a early happy birthday.
Oh, fun.
I do know
Yes.
her birthday's coming up. We're actually going to be part of a celebration for her.
Oh,
So
very
she's
cool.
Wonderful human being. If you've never met Miss Beldine, you're missing out. She's
Craig
great.
says, Happy Monday,
Happy Monday, Craig. But on a Wednesday.
but on a Wednesday.
What else we got going on tomorrow? So, we've got the Art Walk, the Spotlight Gallery, Craig Meyer Karaoke is happening at the Oasis from 8:30 to 11:30. And I do have a notice, so the tech help that is on the calendar on Wednesdays for the library is still happening, but it's happening on Thursday.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
okay,
needs
I'll
to be
move that.
changed on
Yeah.
the
So
calendar.
Tuesday, but on a Thursday. Wednesday. No, it's on Thursdays. Sorry,
Oh my
I know I'm
gosh.
just confusing people. Tech help is on Thursdays at the library.
Okay. I was like, just text me the real details and I'll fix it today.
From 3 to 4 p.m., I do believe.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because that's right there. You can't just go and shove it over there.
No, I have to
it-
copy it and move it.
that would be nice.
Or I
Yeah.
can change the date. I can change the date.
Okay.
All right, so that's Thursday.
And then Friday, drum roll. Okay, Farmers Market opening day.
The crowd goes wild.
Outstanding.
Yay!
That is incredible. I'm really excited. I can't believe it's time already, but
I
at the
know.
same
Yeah.
time, I'm excited.
Well, and we were just talking about planting and what's available, and I know that many of the area farmers use greenhouses, so I'm really anxious to see what they've got. I'm imagining lettuce and radishes, and I don't think tomatoes would be ready yet, and then the meats. We have a couple of meat.
We have a couple local farmers that have amazing,
Yeah.
lamb and chicken and pork and beef.
Yeah.
Amazing local farmers.
So I would imagine those would be available, and then your salad greens and
Right, I was going to say the
salad things.
microgreens lady. I'm so excited about the microgreens lady being there.
And
Yeah.
what I love this year on a more personal note is they moved the time up to 11:30. Yeah, so it's not starting as early as it has in the past. So it's going from
Nice.
11:30 to 3:30, which means I might not be setting up after the market starts every week.
Chuck, you're still going to be setting up after the market.
We know
Quiet,
you,
quiet.
We
Chuck.
love you, but
Yeah.
we that's
Yeah.
just the
Wait,
way it is.
I got a lot of stuff to do between the time the morning show is over
Yeah.
and the market starts.
And so you have time to do your radio show.
Yep.
I have time to go to chamber at 7 a.m. out at the casino. If you're so inclined, you have time to run up to the golf course and play pickleball,
Pickleball.
and then come down to the farmer's market, all hot and sweaty.
Yep.
Exactly.
Very, very cool.
Now, I have also that the Washington State Poet Laureate, Derek Sheffield,
Yes.
will be at the Chewelah Library at 6 p.m. on Friday night.
Oh, how fun.
That's
I really
incredible.
wanted
That's
to take Xander to that. We are, for our what is he, 9th grade lit, we're doing poetry right now, so we're going through all of the classic types of poetry and
Oh,
really
nice.
digging into them. So we did haikus last week, and right now we're doing Shakespearean sonnets. And the poor kid, his brain is just melting because I'm trying to get him to understand Shakespeare. Okay, what is Shakespeare saying here? What do you think he's saying? What are the clues?
Well,
What is the rhyming
considering he wrote so many hundreds of years ago, and considering even the people in his time
Right?
had a difficult time
Understanding what
understanding what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And what's so funny is that Shakespeare was infamous for just making up rhymes. If a word, if he wanted, so most of us who write poetry, we struggle to find a really clever word to fit our rhyme. So we're not doing sky and high. We're trying to be really clever, right? And Shakespeare just was like, I want to use this word. So he would change the ending of the word so that it would match the rhyming.
The Dr. Seuss of his time.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And so it was so funny yesterday. And the changing of the verbiage, how it's used. So like Shakespeare, dumb was used as an adjective for somebody who couldn't speak. It wasn't used as an adjective relating to intelligence or something like that. So in one of the sonnets, Shakespeare is talking about how he was struck dumb, not able to speak.
Right.
So, trying to get Xander to understand the context. Okay, this is what he's saying here. So this is what this word used to mean. And yeah, there was a lot of eye rolling yesterday.
Yeah. Well, with all of our modern social media, we have changed a lot of meanings of a lot of words.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's incredible how much of our everyday vernacular, phrases we use every day that we have no idea came from Shakespeare directly.
Oh, yes.
And
or the Bible. Both
Yeah.
places have a lot of words
Yeah.
and phrases.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just common things we use every day that we wouldn't even
Yeah.
think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and speaking of Shakespeare, I have some horrific, awful, terribly bad
Yes,
news.
I've heard.
So the horrific, awful, terrible, bad news is that this has been such an active year for so many of our community members that for the first time, I was not able to cast Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of our actors have moved and they're going to college. So our young actors, a lot of our young actors are involved in sports. A lot of our young actors are working. A lot of our older actors are working. There was just everybody's schedule was so busy. Things are a little harder, and we're starting to see it trickle down in unexpected places.
Yeah.
That for the first time, I was not able to cast Shakespeare. So, other than being absolutely devastated,
I know.
devastated, we're just going to put Shakespeare on a hold this year, and we're going to, jump into Summerfest as part of our celebrations. So, super excited about Summerfest that weekend. Super excited about the 250th celebration stuff going on Sunday the 12th that we'll be talking about later. But yeah, no Shakespeare.
But you know what? I do want to commend you for the past 2 years. It's been incredible. It really, really has.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see it back again next year.
I know it's a labor of love. So, we'll see. We'll see, what next year brings and see if we can make sure that people are available. It's all about people, right? You can't have a play with no people.
And Paula,
Right.
this one's for you. Here you go.
Well, and then on Friday also, the American Legion, I believe, is still having their dinners through the end of the month. They take a vacation during the summer, but I believe that I just never can find where what they're having. I might not look at the right places.
I think, do you have is Facebook on this computer, Chuck? Can I open it?
You'd have to log in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then on Saturday,
Oh wait, wasn't there another thing?
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
On Saturday, Chihuahua's Got Talent.
Yay, the auditions!
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
And-
goodness.
But I noticed that they're not on the community calendar.
Shush, don't tell my wife.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
my goodness.
that has been on my agenda every day for weeks. I do deserve the wax stick for that.
Oh, my goodness.
But yes, it is Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. are the auditions for Chihuahua's Got Talent. I'm going to get that up in the comment section here. Very excited about this year's Chihuahua's Got Talent. We have a lot of people signed up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a great show. One thing I would like to see though is a little more variety. So far we do have, I think we have enough people to put together a show, but every single one of them is either singing or playing an instrument. So we're still looking for any kind of variety, magicians, comedy,
Daniel?
something wild and wacky and off the wall.
Daniel.
And that spoon lady and the jug band. We want
Yes.
all of those kind of things.
I want to make Sharon happy with the jug band.
Yeah,
We really need a jug
absolutely.
band,
So-
right?
Yeah, the boom, 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 and the
Right.
the
The
bass that's on the big
Yeah,
wash
the-
tub.
yep.
Oh.
Yeah, and the saw. I want somebody to play the saw. Yeah.
I want
There's-
somebody to come with the big bubbles, right? Wouldn't that be fun to have a bubble act, kind of a bubble magician illusionist act, where they make the giant
Oh, yeah.
bubbles? And wouldn't that
Oh,
be
that'd be-
fun?
We
That'd be
don't want to
incredible.
do it. We want you, our audience, to come and do
The
it.
one day my
Yeah.
wife is listening,
Laura posted, his wife knows that's not on the calendar.
I will get it on the calendar today, I promise.
Oh, you have been
Oh,
served.
that is too funny.
I love
On Sunday, unless you have anything else for Saturday.
I have a mental block, I think. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna get that link up in the comments. We do want to get lots of people to sign up. It's gonna be a great show. We have
Yeah.
auditions this Saturday, the 9th, and next Saturday, the 16th. You don't have to be there for both. It's not you make it through one and get through the other. It's just 2 separate audition days. If you can't make the first one, come to the second one. Or you can, and also visit kchw.org, our KCHW radio Facebook page, or email station manager at kchw.org, or call 509-965 or 935. So you're distracting me with your swatting the flies. 935-6627. And we'll get you
Okay.
that,
Who are
that
the judges
information.
this year?
Well,
What?
The
What'd you
judges of the
Oh.
Chihuahua's Got Talent.
well,
Maybe they're a surprise.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that after.
Okay.
I've had so much stuff going on. I need to.
Yeah. Okay, look up, check out cvasanctuary.org for me, because I have that they have a cat spay and neuter clinic on Sunday, and that's cvasanctuary.org.
Oh, let me go back to then. Okay, back, CVA.
Sanctuary,
Sanctuary. I can't spell Sharon.
sanctuary
Y.org. Yay, I can
and
spell.
see if it does.
Oh.
Oh, well, maybe there is no such thing. How come I have that?
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
it's
know.
on this one? Hold on.
It's on Sunday. Supposed to be Sunday the 10th. This isn't a vaccination one. This is their spay and neuter clinic. That's why I wanted to get the information correct.
Here, let me actually move this
Oh.
so I can actually type here.
Okay.
It's the
And
Colville
so-
Animal Sanctuary, right?
Yeah,
I do know while we're talking about it. I am jumping ahead here a little bit, but next weekend on the 16th, they have the Denim and Diamonds Gala.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. We know that's coming up. Now, what was that? cvasanctuary.org. Well, that's what you spelled.
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, CVA. Ooh, what? Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Don't touch anything. Is partnering with Bissell to empty the shelters. Select animal adoption fees will be discounted such that cats and dogs in the program are $70. Bissell will pay the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary additional funds to offset the cost for the animals.
Cool.
The Colville Animal Sanctuary is looking forward to your participation in this program to help dogs and cats get their forever home.
Is that Bissell like the vacuum cleaner folks?
No idea.
I don't know, but
It's
it sounds
a
like
Bissell Pet Foundation, so yeah.
Huh.
I think
could
so.
be. Could be. And so does it have that spay and neuter clinic?
I'm trying. So let's see. I go up here to their programs, vaccination and microchip.
Yeah, and that's not it. That's
No.
it's a yeah, and I
Well-
tried to find yesterday where I had it, so we could be barking up the wrong
How
tree.
about you?
Oh, that was good. Oh, high five. High five. Oh, she's leaving me hanging. High five. Okay. there we go.
Oh dear.
All right. Well, we should probably move along from that. Maybe contact the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary to find out more information,
Right?
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then we'll get.
But
on
I
that
do
later.
know they have those kind of clinics a couple of times a year, and if you've ever gone to the vet, which if we have animals, we go to the
You go
vet.
to the
I
vet,
prefer,
yeah.
I prefer going
You
to the
know,
doctor
we
myself.
want to go to the vet, but because of their expertise. But if money is an issue, the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary is a lifesaver
It really is.
with their spay and neuter and with their vaccinations. So,
Nice.
yeah. And then let's see. Monday is pickleball. Next week again. Tuesday is Monday also Brick Builders Club at the library. Next Wednesday is Chill with the Chamber. And then the weekend after that, on the May 16th, 17th, the Valley Warriors Against Cancer. That's coming up. And they have put on a great program out there at Valley in their cute little Dawn's Memorial Park.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a really nice little facility. And they will have vendors, and there's still vendor spaces available, I understand. And they just put on a nice program anytime they do anything out there. And then that night, also on the 16th, is Chuck alluded to it, the Denim and Diamonds Gala. And that is at Colville Ag Center, and the tickets are available now because it's after April 1st, and that's when they started to being available. 5 p.m. the doors open. There will be, it's $50 each for a ticket or $500 for a VIP seat.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you can make a reservation. That's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And
Very
of
cool.
course, around the second day of Chuila's Got Talent auditions are also on the 16th.
Yes.
And we have some notes from Craig here. So this is exciting. Jacob Van Now, a good friend of the radio station, he's going to be on his show tonight at 7 p.m. That, of course, is the my brain is just drawing a blank here. Sorry, Craig.
It's the Monday of the week. Yeah.
It is the Monday of the week. Wow. So that's the Northern Beat radio show with Craig McQueen right here from 6 to 8 p.m. Again, Jacob is a Spokane-grown rocker. He's got a lot of layers to his style. He writes a lot of genres of music, a bunch of different stuff. And Craig says he can melt your face with some classic thrash, melt your heart with some singer-songwriter acoustic music, and bring the hip-hop beats with his co-conspirator, Ray Northwest. And he's definitely the full package. Amazing guy, great guy. We've had him on the show before. He's performed here for festivals in the past. Great guy. And then tomorrow, right here on the morning show, we're going to have Rusty Jackson. He's a Pacific Northwest staple in the music scene. He delivers quality music as a solo or in a group setting.
Right.
He's the organizer of the Northwest Country Music Awards.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's going to be
Nice.
on the show with myself and Gina tomorrow. And we're going to learn some more about the organization that he's spearheading. And he'll be here joining us tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And then Friday, we have Danny Rabin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's going to be here with myself, Paula, and Dylan.
Yay.
Yeah, so he's an Israeli-born guitarist and the co-founder of the Chicago-based progressive jazz fusion band known as Marbin.
Nice.
They're known for their extensive touring, high-level improvisation, and numerous albums like Dirty Horse and Strong Thing. So he's highly regarded for his virtuoso playing, in-depth instructional content, including a JTC guitar masterclass, and candid insights into the music industry. Ooh, that sounds a little salacious.
Don't you think it's fun that we're getting known through the entertainment field? I mean, here's somebody from Chicago. A couple
Right.
weeks ago, we had somebody who does world tours, who tours in Italy, and
Oh yeah.
you know, and the Da Vinci show. We're
Right.
we're getting on the map.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the fact that the Red Elvises put Chuila on their tour list after
yeah.
the wonderful concert that we had last year.
Well, and a big shout out to Craig. He's been so instrumental
Oh, thank
in
you,
so much
Craig.
of that stuff.
Yeah,
So awesome.
yeah.
And then before we forget, because our memories are short, our wonderful listener, Katie Darling, sent
Yes.
me the 2026 Cat Mash dates. So that is from the Colville Animal Sanctuary and News Na are partnering again to offer the low-cost spay and neuter services. So they are happening this Sunday.
Hey, I
that
was
is the
right, but I
spay
just
and neuter
couldn't,
clinic.
couldn't
Yeah.
find it.
Well, Katie sent it to me.
Good.
So, yeah, see, 'cause we have network, man. We have support out there. So you need to show up. Let's see, clinics will be handled differently this year. Payment for surgery will be required at time of registration. People needing to pay with cash will have to be at the CVAS to register and pay in person during business hours when registration is open. Let's see, how do you register? Spots are limited for each surgery, and once filled, registration will be closed. So it's 90 surgery spots per clinic. There are no grants available for this surgery. To contact them, it's not on this flyer. So contact the Colville Animal Sanctuary and contact them directly and see if you can be put on the list for your animal
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
be spayed or neutered.
Yeah.
I have a little thing here for the cat mash. Let's see if it plays.
The what?
The cat mash.
Ooh. Why is this a cat?
Well, because you'll hear. It's more about mash,
Oh,
I guess.
okay.
Come on. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. It was the mash theme song, but we're not going to do that. It takes too long to get started.
Thank you, Katie, for sending that to me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Just know that I made the effort.
You know what is fun about Chihuahua is not one person, like not me, not Chuck, not Paula. None of us know everything.
Right?
But together we know a lot, and with our listeners, we know even more. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I love it. I love the fact that she has my text info. So she said
Yeah.
You also put it in the comment section, too.
All right. Okay, so we did the 16th. It's already after 8. Are there any main events that we want to highlight here, or do we want to just wait until we come back from break?
I think, yeah. But coming up, though, we do have Chihuahua's Got Talent. We want you to put that on your calendar.
May 30th.
May 30th.
May 30th.
And June 29th, the Red Elvises at the Autoview Theater.
Yes! Yep. Oh, my gosh, so excited.
Very excited. And before we go to break, I do want to thank, again, another huge shout-out to Craig and Willie.
For the
Rob Lee,
reggae show.
Oh my goodness, that was incredible.
Oh my gosh, Daniel had so much fun.
Oh yeah, and thank you so much to the Planetary Refugees for coming. Part of the group made an appearance. The Refugees Unplugged, and then the main band Northwest Breeze. So impressed, wonderful time, and really great day.
They want Daniel to play trombone.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So they're gonna try and have him come in and do some recording with them on trombone for some of their pieces.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
He is so over the moon. He's so excited. Yeah.
So one of their songs we did last week was they played on the air. They didn't have anybody playing any kind of horns with them.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm trying to think of the type of instrument.
It was a cappella.
Any kind of horns, But one of their songs actually that we played had a saxophone in a reggae song, which was pretty cool. So
yeah.
It was an amazing show. I want to thank everyone for coming out to that.
It looked amazing. I
everyone
saw a
who
little
helped
bit of
out.
it online. Thank you for streaming.
Oh yeah, very very nice, and I think it was one of our better attempts at streaming the live show too. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for everyone involved in that. It turned out really great. Really proud of it.
Right, where's the clapping?
Great show. Yep. Wait, here we go. I didn't have it up. Okay. Oh, I gotta get it here.
Waiting.
We're a little slow on the draw this
for the
morning.
2026 Spring Reggae Show. No, that's the wrong button. Goodness. With that said, we're going to take a break.
We need a break.
We're going to thank our sponsors, listen to some news, and as we said, we know everything here. So we're going to test that with some trivia. We got some national holidays and special events to talk about, maybe do some celebrity birthdays. And we'll be right back after this with the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Support for KCHW comes from Thrive Broadband. Thrive Broadband provides fiber internet and phone service to homes and businesses throughout Chihuahua. Thrive's fiber network features equal upload and download speeds, supporting streaming, online learning, and business connectivity all at the same time. More information about Thrive's broadband services can be found online at thrivebroadband.com or by phone at 509-935-3500. KCHW would like to thank Thrive Broadband for supporting community radio in Northeast Washington.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast for May the 6th, 2026. I'm Mike Clifford. President Donald Trump renewed his criticism of Pope Leo, potentially complicating a fence-mending visit that Secretary of State Marco Rubio plans to make this week to the Vatican. The AP notes in an interview with conservative commentator Hugh Hewitt, Trump said the first American-born pontiff is helping Iran and also making the world less safe with his comments about the importance of not treating immigrants with disrespect. The AP adds Leo responded to Trump's latest criticism by calling out the U.S. president's misrepresentation of his views. Speaking to reporters Tuesday, the Pope said the Catholic Church for years has spoken out against all nuclear weapons, so there is no doubt there. Meantime, a group of death row exonerees and faith leaders in Tennessee is urging Governor Bill Lee to halt the execution of Tony Carruthers.
Carruthers is one of 42 people on the state's death row and was sentenced to death for allegedly murdering 3 people in 1994. Stacey Rector with Tennesseans for Alternatives to the Death Penalty says there's untested DNA evidence that could point to another suspect. She notes Carruthers has tried to get it tested for many years, but courts have repeatedly declined to review it. She argues the Tennessee death penalty needs to be fair and accurate so that potentially innocent people aren't executed.
We're just simply saying to the governor, ask the courts to do this, ask the attorney general to allow this to move forward, let the testing occur before any execution happens.
Rector points out that ACLU attorneys are handling Carruthers' litigation regarding the fingerprints and DNA testing. Danielle Smith reporting.
And as North Dakota emerges as a high-growth hub for data centers, recent reporting shows the state is among at least 14 others that fail to disclose the amount of money these facilities save from tax breaks.
Supporters of data centers argue they're good for economic development, bringing high-paying jobs, tax revenue, and capital investment to communities, with many states giving special tax breaks to companies that build them. But Kasia Tartinska with Good Jobs First says the industry continues to lack transparency, and states like North Dakota are withholding how much money is going to tax breaks for these facilities.
Some states are doing a little bit better job than other states, but generally speaking, states in Midwest really need to step up and disclose way more information about data center subsidies because the transparency is quite poor.
Tartinska says in states that do provide annual incentives for local facilities, revenue losses are soaring, with 3 states already losing $1 billion or more per year. I'm Judith Ruiz Branch reporting.
North Dakota lawmakers are working to regulate and manage the rapid growth of data centers. There are currently 23 facilities in the state, according to the Data Center Map, which tracks these developments across the U.S. This is Public News Service. Next to Oregon, where the only coalition focused on supporting older LGBTQ adults is moving from a fully volunteer endeavor to a more organized, fiscally sponsored effort, thanks to a new partnership.
The Oregon LGBTQ+ Aging Coalition is collaborating with the nonprofit Age Plus to hire their first paid staff members and expand their reach. Executive Director Brandy Penner says creating more visibility through research, education, and advocacy is central to their work.
Especially when we're talking about healthcare settings, if you can't be completely open and honest with your healthcare providers about your entire life, that has dramatic health disparities and reduced outcomes for folks.
Penner says data on this population has been limited despite Oregon having the highest per capita LGBTQ+ population in the U.S. The coalition helped create a statewide survey in 2021 that found older queer adults face economic and health disparities, along with social isolation and underreported abuse. I'm Isabel Charlet.
And small business owners across Georgia say tariffs and rising costs are pushing them to the breaking point.
Katrina Golden owns Lil Mama's Sweet Treats, a coffee shop and bakery inside the VA hospital in Augusta. She says her costs have soared while her revenue has plummeted.
Long term, it's not sustainable for small business. Just bottom line, it's not. There's going to be a lot of, in the past year, in my area, there's been 3 bakeries that closed.
Golden says she used to make $600 a day at her coffee shop. Now she's often below $300. She's lost an employee who needed health benefits she couldn't provide. She's working 12 to 14-hour days doing all the baking herself because she can't afford to hire help. The Trump administration has defended tariffs as necessary to protect American manufacturing and reduce reliance on foreign supply chains. Officials say the long-term benefits, including increased domestic production and job growth, will outweigh short-term disruptions for small businesses. I'm Tremel Gomes.
Finally, relief could be on the way for a program that helps Minnesotans struggling to pay certain utility bills.
The Minnesota legislature is considering a $15 million emergency aid package to bolster the state's energy assistance program. It distributes federal funds to help eligible households cover their monthly heating and electricity costs. Maggie Schubert with the rural-centric nonprofit CURE says the timing of the supplemental aid is important, with Minnesotans now behind on electricity and natural gas bills by $145 million.
They're funds that address a really immediate need for people who are in crisis because they can't pay for their electricity or their heating bills.
Supporters say it would also extend coverage to cooling season. I'm Mike Moen.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
It's 8:21.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls. Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
and by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means, let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. I am Chuck Ritchie. I am sitting here still with my co-host, Miss Gina. I'm on Thursday here. Miss Sharon Ludwig and Miss Paula Randall.
First you thought it was Monday, now it's Thursday.
Now it's Thursday.
Take the mic away from Chuck. Take it away.
I'm just all over the place. You know,
you are.
Have you had your coffee this morning, Chuck?
You know, there's so
I
much
had your
stuff
coffee.
going on right
Very,
now
very
that I'm just everything is all just kind of blurring together.
Yep. It's
So,
spring.
It is spring.
Yeah.
And you know, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I
go
was
ahead.
just going to say, whenever I'm doing something, I'm in that moment. But then when I stop and think, oh no, I need to be in a whole bunch of other moments. You know, I mean, I'm out in the garden or I'm in the greenhouse or I'm at the theater or wherever. But then I realize how much other stuff I have to do, and it's like I don't have time in the day to do all that stuff.
Wow.
But it'll happen. It'll peel off. Each thing peels off.
Right? I have some potential bad news.
Uh-oh.
Are we braced?
I'm bracing.
I mean, it's good news, but it's potential bad news.
Okay.
You ready?
It's the good bad.
Are we going to be surprised by this?
Oh, I don't think so.
Is
I
she
think
dropping
anybody
a
who's had
bomb?
2 seconds to think about it. No.
Okay.
So I am, of course, as everybody knows, Daniel and I are both looking for work, right?
Okay.
So I had a fabulous interview yesterday. I'm super, super excited.
Yeah.
But it would start at 7 in the morning. Yep. Monday through Friday.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
I guess
right?
you have to be down here at 6 to record your show.
Ooh, yes. We'd have to do it together, though. You'd have to come with me because I can't do it without you.
That would require me getting here at 6.
Oh, that's right. So we'd all have to get here at 5:30 to be on the air by 6 to pre-record our show.
So there's this half of us that wants her to get a job, and there's this half of us that wants her to be on the show with us.
Right.
How do we reconcile the two halves
Can't
of
you
us?
tell them you're a local celebrity and you have to continue being on the morning show?
Can we say ego much? I can just imagine. Can you imagine? Oh, I'm sorry.
We can't
I have to
we
be
can't-
late on Wednesdays and Fridays. I am a local celebrity.
We can't replace you. I will contact them. I'll say, no, you can't have her.
I know, right?
From
No, but how fun is that?
On Wednesdays and
Yeah.
Fridays, you can work starting at 9, and then you work 2 hours later.
Oh,
and I
are
will
you
tell them to
cracking me
adjust
up?
your schedule.
Yeah.
Well,
But there are people out there that want to be on the radio.
Yes.
So if this happens, which we don't know if it will, you just contact Chuck if you want to be on the radio.
Yes.
And you got an interview. You haven't been hired for this job yet?
No, she said it would take a couple of weeks. So we
Okay.
have a couple of weeks.
I do want this for you. I really do.
I
but-
know, right?
Yeah.
Like, we really, really need a job. So I'm super excited. It was a great interview. But yeah, it occurred to me actually this morning as I was getting ready. I'm like, oh.
Or maybe everyone out there can just donate money to you so you can continue to do the morning show and you don't need to get a job.
Oh my gosh. I know, right? I just need to be.
How about
I need
that?
to be independently working. I don't know who would pay my paycheck, though. That's the thing. Would it be KCHW or would it be the city or would it be, I mean, who would I be working for? That's the $1 million question.
That is $1 million question.
And too bad somebody doesn't pay you $1 million for that question.
Right?
Oh,
my
man.
gosh. That's it. So I need to buy a lottery ticket. That would solve all of our problems. I wouldn't even have to win the Mega Millions. If I was able to just win like the scratch off, that gave you $100,000 or something.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be a year's salary.
And you only had to spend $200,000 in tickets to get
I know,
$100,000.
I know, right?
When I was a young man working in catering and stuff, there was this gentleman.
I was a young man.
So he worked for the Anchorage Chamber of Commerce, and this guy, I can't remember his name, but his job literally, and he made like $150,000 a year.
Wow.
And he didn't have an office. He didn't have to do any paperwork. His job was
What job is this?
His job was to show up at events, any kind of city events that the Chamber of Commerce was involved in, and have fun and entertain people and schmooze.
Wow,
That
they had money.
That was his. Well,
They had a budget.
The Anchorage Chamber of Commerce includes, like Exxon and all the big oil companies, ConocoPhillips and large companies.
Right.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
there were many billion-dollar companies involved with the Anchorage Chamber of Commerce. So
They had funds.
yeah, they did.
I know, it was so funny because I'm doing all this coordinating, right, with all this cool stuff that's happening in Chihuahua. And I was like, I just need to open my own, Paula's events and just coordinate events, right?
Mhm, mhm.
And then I'm like, well, yeah, but if somebody actually hired me to coordinate an event, I wouldn't have time to coordinate the event.
Right?
Because I'm too busy coordinating all of the things that are happening.
You don't have time for a job, Paula.
I know. This has been said many times.
That's why again, if you would like to donate to Paula's Do Cool Stuff Fund.
I would be mortified. Don't donate. I would be absolutely mortified. Oh my God. It's just funny. You find yourself in kind of these places in life and it's funny. The irony is funny.
Okay, I wouldn't be mortified if you want to donate to Chuck's Do Cool Stuff Fund. I'm not ashamed.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. So we do have some national holidays and special events today.
Yes.
That we'd like to
okay.
mention.
Yes.
So it is a National Beverage Day.
No, go to
Okay.
National Crepe
So I
Cheese
guess
that
I'm-
day. That looks
we're-
really good.
I'm working my way up there because
start with the breakfast, man.
No, we're working out because that's one of the main events here.
I think Chuck is in charge, Paula. Back off.
I can turn your microphone off. Paula.
I'm shocked.
Oh, I did it.
Totally shocked.
All right. So it's National Skilled Trades Day for all of you out there with the skilled trade.
And I love people who do skilled trades. What,
yeah.
What would we do without our mechanics? What would we? Well, we had a plumbing issue this
Mm-hmm.
spring. What would we do without that plumber? He's like, we're on first name basis now.
Right.
Well, I can't say the word, but it'd be a pretty that time without plumbers.
Yeah.
It'd be bad. And a lot of trades are very short of labors. Like
Oh, yeah.
plumbing is something that young kids don't
Mhm.
necessarily think is romantic or go into.
Yeah.
But you go and you learn plumbing, and you're working within 2 years? You do your internship, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you do your
Yeah.
journeyman training, and you're working without the college loans, without the
Yep.
Yeah.
huge
Yeah.
debt that you get into, and then you're charging. Plumbers, they make money.
And,
Yeah.
and a lot of those is on the job training. You know, you
Mhm.
get the apprenticeship programs where you get paid to learn
Yeah.
while you're doing the job. So,
Yeah.
you know, another one that's huge that kind of makes me even. I started to go to the training for it years ago, but the college ended up after day one they ended up canceling the program.
Wow.
But HVAC training, you know, HVAC
Oh,
jobs.
yeah.
I mean, in huge demand. You go anywhere and you look up HVAC jobs, there are always people hiring. It pays exceptionally well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is when you do have to take a formal official training course first.
Yeah.
Before you can even get into the field, because it's not a safe job. There is a lot of hazards involved in it. But
yeah.
skilled AC repair people really. I mean, there's endless amounts of work for them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
another one that is a kind of an unsung hero are people who repair refrigerators and freezers.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Any repairman.
Huh?
Any repairman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that we had so many that are down in town. There's some places that need help getting some of these big industrial pieces of equipment repaired, and it's hard to find somebody to come and replace them or repair them.
Right.
They have to bring them up from Spokane. They're bringing in these professionals from, farther away than they should have to.
Well, or even a chimney sweep.
Oh, yeah.
We go through
And that's a
the
dying
same
breed right
person.
there.
Yeah, we go through the same person, and I made an appointment a couple weeks ago, but they couldn't get us in till June.
Yeah.
So that's 6 weeks out for the chimney sweep to come and sweep our chimney, and we burn wood, so we have to have it done.
Yeah.
Then Dick Van Dyke will show up at your house.
Yeah.
Good luck. You touch a chimney sweep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Well, and too, when I was in high school, I dreamed of being, for a while, I really wanted to go in and be an aircraft mechanic.
Oh.
And that's a field too that is in high demand.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then it comes with a lot of liability.
Yeah.
Well, it's just I think skilled trades. It's a huge thing, and it's an option that needs to be made more prevalent. We need to make a bigger deal about it for our youth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I know. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not all college bound, and a lot of people. Not a lot, but I know that there are people that come out of college with a degree in a certain thing that is not usable, not employable.
Right.
We had a close friend that he had a archaeology degree. Well, he never went on an archaeology dig. He never used it. He ended up running not a hardware store, but a sporting goods store.
Yeah.
With an archaeology degree.
That was one of my minors in
love
college,
that.
and I,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Indiana Jones.
Super,
No, you're not.
right? Absolutely, Indiana
No, you're not.
Yeah, and actually, I'm not bad-mouthing education because any education improves
so
you.
good. Yes.
Yeah, and even like my kids would say, "Well, I don't need to use this the rest of my life," and I say, "Well, the things that you're learning in that class is you're learning how to learn, and you're learning how to problem solve." Yeah.
Yep.
Finishing what you start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's other skills.
Here's some odd trivia.
Learning how to learn, I think, is the most important thing you can learn as a kid, and I do think that is one thing where schools could definitely improve upon the public school system, teaching kids how to learn and instilling the love of learning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I think so. My personal opinion is, as long as we continue with test-based achievements, we are stepping away from learning.
We are.
We're stepping away from embracing the different learning styles. Everybody has a different learning style. We've identified that there's like 5 different learning styles.
It teaches learning to the test, not learning for the information.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, you're right. I think that our youth don't always get that message that learning is lifelong. You're always learning. You're always continuing to grow.
Yeah.
And too many people, high school comes and they said, "Okay, I'm done learning."
Done.
Oh yeah.
No, you're not.
No,
you're
not.
never done learning.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, our nation graduates a lot of functional illiterates.
Mhm.
So that's
When am I going to use fractions? Well, every day when
lot.
you cook.
Yeah.
Well,
anytime
if you want to
do
double a
construction.
recipe
Yeah.
or make half as much, or in life.
Yeah.
When
You
am
would-
I going to learn how to do where you have to do the not flow charts? You have to. Oh, shoot.
The Gantt charts? Which chart are you talking about?
No, I'm thinking about how you have to diagram everything when you're doing in math. You have to,
Oh, yeah.
the story problems and you diagram.
The graphs.
You use
the logic.
Yeah, the logic of the whole thing.
Geometry.
You use that all your life in problem solving.
Well, you want to get into any construction trade,
Yeah.
geometry is key. It's at
Yeah.
the core of all of it.
Yeah.
So,
Trade,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Too fun. So I have a bit of random Paula trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do you know how many college credits are needed for a standard bachelor's degree?
21.
Higher than 21.
I have no idea.
It's like
I don't remember.
120.
120?
Yeah, it's like 120, 124.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Guess how many college credits I have?
893.
Close.
Oh, really?
I have 345 college credit hours.
893. It's not even close.
Well,
Paula.
That's
It's
why
more than
she's
20.
still going to college. So she can
more than
develop
20.
those
You're like,
skills.
yep, almost.
What does that do for me? Because I don't have my bachelor's? Nothing. But if I ever get a job where it's union, I always get paid the highest because I have all the college credits.
Nice.
Oh,
It's like, woohoo.
that is funny.
Isn't that? Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was really funny.
Okay, Paula.
But
know,
you didn't take all those classes for the degree. You took them all to learn.
Well, yeah. And what's so funny is I'm not a person who wanted to learn recreational drugs, right? I just never that urge. But
to
the
learn them?
Well, to experience, like, I know people who are like, oh, I'd really like to try mushrooms, or I'd really like to try this, or whatever,
Yeah.
because they want the experience.
Yeah.
And I was just never one of those kids, right?
That's a good thing.
But the interesting thing is, the first time I went to college, like, I don't remember a single class.
Neither do I, but I was not like you.
That's why I'm like going through, I'm like, why can't I remember the years that I went to college? And I didn't really, because I was going for my transfer degree because I wanted to be an aeronautic engineer. I wanted to design spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I was going for. And then I stopped for a year or two and had my son. And then I went back and got a tech degree. I got an ATA.
Okay.
So I remember every single one of those classes, all of the programming, because I took every programming class that I could possibly think of. So like Sharon talked about doing programming in like Fortran.
And COBOL and,
right. So I
and
took all
Basic
those
Machine
classes.
and all
that. So it's just interesting. So it explains why I have so many college credits. But it's so funny that I recently realized, because I was filling out job applications, and you have to verify your college credits, and you have to get the dates. And I'm
How on
like,
earth do you do
wow,
that?
I don't remember any of those classes.
I
don't know what was going on.
I took a class in FM broadcasting in college. Never in a million years thought anything would ever come of that one.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
I just did it because it was something fun to do.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
Easy credit, and here I am.
Crepe Suzette Day.
I'm getting paid appropriately, I guess, for the amount of effort I put into that class. It is National Crepe Suzette Day.
That looks so good.
All right, so I'm going to read a little bit about Crepe Suzette Day.
Okay.
So I'm just reading this directly. While there are slightly different versions of crepe Suzette, the dish is quite distinct from most other crepe dishes. The first recipe appeared in the 19th century in Paris, courtesy of chef Henri Charpentier.
I was waiting for this. Yeah, right?
According to the chef's memoir, he accidentally ruined a sauce for the crepes he was serving to Prince Edward of Wales, the would-be King Edward VII, and his guests. With no time to recover, he tasted the burnt sauce and discovered the flavors blended deliciously. When he served the dish, Charpentier named it Crepes Princesse. However, when the prince gently protested, he changed the name to Suzette in honor of the one female guest at the table.
Nice.
Interesting. So interesting fact, so Charpentier would later come to the United States and serve as John D. Rockefeller's chef. However, before that, he was world-renowned and learned under Auguste Escoffier, a chef known for other celebrated dishes. So it is the dessert consists of a crepe with Bière Suzette sauce. To make the sauce, you use caramelized sugar and butter, orange juice zest, and orange liqueur. That sounds amazing.
That really sounds amazing.
Wow. Once set afire, the alcohol evaporates quickly, resulting in a thick caramelized sauce. Restaurants often prepare crepe Suzette at the table of the guests. All right, I'm going to go make some crepe Suzette. I'll be right back, everybody.
See you later. I bet Sharon knows how to make these. Could you?
I've never done that.
Oh my gosh.
I've never made a crepe. I don't
With
think.
the orange liqueur, there's one of the probably the most famous orange liqueur. I don't know if I can talk about brand names of alcohol on the radio, but one of my favorites. But man, it's so expensive. I don't think I've bought a bottle in many, many years.
Right? I don't think I've ever bought a bottle of liqueur, but this crepe looks amazing. You can
Oh,
tell I'm
yeah.
hungry because I'm like, yeah, I could have that right now. Somebody
Right?
bring us crepes. Bring us crepes.
I love it. It's also National Interpreter Appreciation Day.
This is awesome.
And, huge shout out to all the interpreters, all the different languages, but one of them that always sticks out to me are the sign language interpreters.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have become, just in our culture, as almost celebrities themselves, especially there's some that travel with musicians, with bands. They do a whole performance of in of themselves.
Yeah.
On some of these shows, and some of them, there are videos out there. So many videos you can watch of the interpreters at these shows, just getting down.
I
Just
love
it
it.
is so much fun to watch
Oh
these
my
guys.
gosh, they're so much fun.
Yeah, I was at a conference in March in Utah, and there were sign language sets. There were areas for them, and it's very exhausting. So there were the sign language person that was in front. They would trade off. There were two or three of them that would trade off. They would work for a while, and then the next one would come in, and they'd work for a while. And one of the guest speakers was, I'm starting to talk, and I don't know her name, but she's an Academy Award person, and she is she can't. She's deaf.
Oh yeah. If you hadn't have told me, I could have.
Yeah. It seems like her first name starts with an M.
Marley Matlin.
Yes, she
Yep.
was, and I was just not very far from her. She was our
She's
speaker, and she
incredible.
had
I love her.
A fellow who her interpreter travels with her, and he was just wonderful. And there were the people that were there that were the sign language and everything. It was just really great.
Yeah, her interpreter has been with her since the start of her career. She's had the same guy, and he's instrumental everywhere she goes. Every interview she's ever done, he's there.
Yeah.
I followed her career for a long time. But she's incredible.
Yeah. It was just really interesting to be up and close and personal, and we sat in a section that was right next to the sign language section. So we were watching the people watch they had an interpreter, plus he was up there interpreting for her. He wasn't doing the sign language, but she would sign, and he would say what she was saying, and then it's like three-way to get to these people.
Cool.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I really do think, imagine how much better the world would be if, as a standard in schools, we taught sign language in schools.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Why do we not? I mean, even just in the classroom, even just as a tool for even people that don't have hearing issues. I mean, imagine classrooms where kids could sign to each other instead of shouting out loud and disturbing the class.
Yeah.
Right. I'm actually thinking of, yelling at my husband in sign language. That would be
Right?
so satisfying. To be like,
Wouldn't it?
right? I would just be,
Yeah.
he'd be like, slow down, and I'd just be like, wah, but.
Especially, I mean, there isn't an international sign language, but if
No.
there was an international sign
Right.
language, I mean, it would be a way to break communication barriers.
Yeah.
Well, so I've talked to people about this because, of course, there's different sign languages. Australia has it, UK has it, Europe has one. I mean, they're regional, and then there's dialects.
Yeah.
So what people who sign have said is that you can usually figure it out.
Right.
They
Easier than spoken language.
Mm-hmm. So the sign language is, even though they're different in how some of the symbols are communicated and things like that, they say they are, and I say this, qualified, they are usually able to establish like a baseline and communicate. They'll recognize what they're saying roughly and then
Right.
be able to go from there. So it is kind of like a universal language in that it provides a start.
Well, and they do say half of sign language is your facial communication and your body language. It's not all in your hand gestures. A lot of it is your facial expressions and the way you communicate it. So
Right.
Well, and this interpreter day is not just sign language.
Right.
No, it's
right,
all
right.
kinds of
I-
language.
So we got into a tangent there, but yeah.
Yeah, I was in, it was 8-10 years ago. I was in Germany for winter for a while with my daughter and son-in-law, and I attended church there. It took 45 minutes on the, different routes to get there, but
Uphill both ways.
yeah, exactly. No, on the subway and, all this stuff. But it was the services were usually in German. There was a man that sat in the audience with his headsets. When we came in, they asked us which language, and so I was English, so he was the interpreter, and there were several of us that were, and so he was interpreting what was being said, and so we heard from him. But one Sunday there was a woman that was speaking in, I believe it was Portuguese, and there was a lady standing right next to her that was interpreting that into German.
And then he was
interpreting that into English.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing. Just an amazing experience to me, just to see how quick that happened and how knowledgeable those people were. And what a what a talent. Yeah, skill. Yeah.
I have a friend, and he speaks 5 languages, 6
Oh,
languages.
wow.
There's people that just, once they understand the basic syntax of the language, they just pick it up so quickly. So he speaks Arabic and Spanish and English, of course, and Hebrew, and he does all Italian.
A bunch.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, so it's just whenever I see something on social media and I'm like, oh, I don't think this translation is really what it is. I'm like, hey, Rich, what does this actually say?
Yeah. Well, 40 some years ago, Gino and I went on a backpacking trip through Europe for 3 weeks.
That.
It was my mother and Gino and I and one of our kids. We took the baby with us. She was 2. And but we were on a ship going down the Rhine River on a excursion, and our little Mary was playing with this little, I think his name was Alex, but Alex was 3 and knew 4 languages because they had a cook and they had a gardener, and then mom and dad. Mom was from California, dad was from I think he was from France, and they had 4 different languages. This little boy just learned to talk different languages to different people.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah.
Well, today is also it's National Bike to School Day.
Oh,
so it's a great weather for it. I was so close to riding my bike this morning, but I had too much stuff to carry. And
right.
Have you seen those in the big cities where they have a bike route and the school kids, and they just end up maybe once or twice a week, and they just all get on the bike bus. It's not a bus, it's a bunch of kids riding their bikes to school together, and they it's just really amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, but I just keep procrastinating, making sure the tires are inflated and making sure the chain's not rusty and blah 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 blah. So.
And I don't want to fall off and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm still in jeans, and you can't ride a bike in jeans. You'll get your leg caught up in the chain. I think my kid wrecked my bike one time last year, and I haven't checked it out since then.
Oh.
Yeah. It's also another huge one.
National
Nurses Day. Huge.
Yeah. So big shout out to my
thank
family.
you to all of our nurses.
This is my family, the women's occupation. This is a generational thing.
Mm-hmm.
My sister's a nurse. My mom was a nurse. Her mom was a nurse. Her mom was a nurse. So this is huge, and it is such a thankless job.
It really is.
The nurses, you always hear about the nursing shortage, but the nurses are working. Oftentimes they don't get their breaks. They don't get, a restroom break. They don't get to sit down and have a lunch. They're just running for sometimes 12 plus hours a day.
And it's a job. People don't go into nursing for the money.
They go into it for the love.
They really do.
Yeah. And I never in my life wanted to be a nurse.
Ever.
Or a caregiver or anything. And I've been able to have that experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for nurses that love it,
Oh yeah. And most nurses you meet, they do love it.
Yeah.
Even the grumpy ones, they still love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. It's so funny. So when Jane graduated from nursing school, one of the things that my mom gave to her was the nursing pins of my mom, and then Jane. So she has a little plaque.
Wow.
That's got 3 generations of nursing pins.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Yeah.
So to all you nurses out there, one of the most important jobs on the planet.
Yeah.
Huge round of applause for you.
Right, and nurses are so amazing as caregivers, as parents. Okay, now this is for anybody who's got a family in medicine. Like if your parents are doctors or nurses, you will relate to this. There is never anything wrong with you, ever. As a child of nursing of a medical family, I mean, you better be spouting blood or there better be a bone poking out. Or your temperature better be like 106 because they'll be like, you're fine.
You're fine, kid. Do you know what I've seen this week? You will survive this.
Well, and you know, you go into what you're exposed to often. So you're saying that nurses run in your families. Education runs in mine. My dad was a teacher and then a superintendent. My mom was a teacher. My husband's a teacher. I have 2 children who are in the education field. My grandma was a teacher. Teaching runs in my family.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that.
The stuff that runs in my family skipped a generation. I'm a nice guy.
Do-do-do. Where's
Just
like
kidding.
the do-do?
Just kidding.
Oh
Love
my
you, Dad.
No, you're not kidding. You are a nice guy.
All right. So, do you guys want to move on to some celebrity birthdays? Maybe we can see if Sharon knows any of these people.
Yeah, it's doubtful, but we'll see.
I think we should do some interesting trivia about some of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Well,
Like, I don't care about this one. Founder of Bank of America? Who cares?
that's not on my list.
Yeah.
This one is interesting. Okay. All right. So Robert Peary, 1856 to 1920, was an Arctic explorer credited with the discovery of the North Pole after being the first person, to visit the area.
Ew.
Right? I don't care. This is interesting. Where is it? Martin Delaney, 1812 to 1885, was the first black major in the U.S. Army. Orson Welles.
Yes.
His birthday is today.
Okay, I recognize that name.
Right, 1915 to 1985, actor, director, and producer of screen, television, and radio, made famous because of his War of the Worlds radio show.
Yep.
That people didn't realize was, fiction, and they're like, aliens are invading.
And Willie Mays, I recognize that name.
Right, Willie Mays, in 1931 to 2024. The Say Hey Kid was his nickname.
Nice. Of course,
He's a baseball player.
Yep.
In case you don't know.
One of the first major league baseball players, and one of the best of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
Of any color.
Okay, then there's a couple others that I recognize.
Right, like Bob Seger.
Yeah.
And a weird thing about Willie Mays, he just passed away 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He seems like, man, I see all. You see
in
all
1931, that's a long time ago.
Boy,
he was born.
Yeah. Long life.
Oh, he almost was 100.
Yeah.
Nice.
So where are you going with next?
I was going to go to Bob Seger. I was going to do the sculptor because I don't know if anybody knows him.
Who's that? Rudolph Valentino?
No.
No, James Turrell.
Oh, I don't recognize the name.
Yeah.
So he's a sculptor who's known for mixing natural light with color and openings in ceilings. That seemed kind of...
Okay, guys, you noticed she wasn't going to do it, and then she did.
I did. My brain is stuck on the mixing natural light with color and openings in ceilings because I'm like, okay, but it's a ceiling, and what if it rains or snows? What if there's a lot of wind? I mean, I don't want those openings in my ceiling. I want them closed. All right, so Bob Seger, 1945, and he's still living.
And he's still, I just saw a thing, he just did a concert over the weekend.
Really?
Still rocking, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am loving these rockers who are doing these shows. I'm loving it.
So he's in his 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Willie just recently had a birthday. Willie Nelson, 93 or 94 years old.
And he's like touring with his son.
Still touring.
Yes.
Yeah.
He takes his son with him. And Dolly just had a thing on social media where she was posting she's having to cancel her tours.
Ooh, wrap that woman in bubble wrap because she is a national treasure.
Right.
We can't lose. No, Dolly has to be safe.
I love how transparent she is. She's like, "Now I'm fine. I'm just going to take care of some things, and you all know me."
I love Dolly Parton.
She's awesome. Right.
She's an icon.
Yeah, but you skipped Tom.
Tom Bergeron. He annoys me. I don't think these videos are funny.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Tom Bergeron, 1955, still living, host of America's Funniest Home Videos and Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So I like Dancing with the Stars.
I do, too.
But, okay, let's be honest about some of these videos.
So for America's Funniest Home Videos, it was 30 years of people getting hit in the crotch.
people getting hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, some kid would swing and do a somersault, unintentionally off of a swing and land on their upper spine. Right? And
Well, I always wondered how many were planned.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I didn't watch it very often because they were not funny. Okay, on to George Clooney, who is still
we're
living.
stuck on this because
Oh,
okay, hold on. Okay, no, come on. No, seriously. There's a whole channel on cable that is for these videos.
The Fail Army.
Is that what it is?
Yep, it's called the Fail Army.
Oh my gosh. So, believe it or not, I used to shoot pool. Now, I'm a horrific pool player, all right? But my best friend in the whole wide world, she's an amazing pool player.
Mm-hmm.
And so I used to go to her tournaments, the practices, and keep score. So I could, we'd have our girls' night, And they needed somebody on the team to add, they were short one player. And so I became like their handicap, right? They just took a handicap because I was on the team.
Were you in a Fail Army video because you were pool playing?
At the bars, these videos are always playing, and I would be horrified. I was an even worse pool player because I would be so distracted by these videos where I'm like, this isn't funny. This kid just fell on a concrete stair off his skateboard because he was going down the railing, and he's probably got 18 broken ribs.
Right.
And I know we don't have that many ribs to break, but I'm just saying.
Theoretically. And I really think Sharon wants to get to George Clooney.
Yeah, well, I think he's cute.
Who's still even at 65 years old, still one of the most beautiful men alive.
Is he? I have to look at.
I don't know. You don't recognize him?
You
know who
spelled
George
George
Clooney
a
is.
little wrong.
All right, hold on. George Clooney. Oh, yeah, he's still kind of cute.
He's handsome.
He's aging well.
He does, like a fine wine.
The gray and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
He's 65 today.
He is. Rapper Meek Mill is 39. I think that's one of Sharon's favorites.
Never heard of him.
Naomi Scott, she was an actor in the new Aladdin movie, which she's 33.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's 33. Alan Dale, an actor from Lost, 79. Roma Downey from Touched by an Angel, 66 years old.
Okay.
Chris Shiflett, got to be careful how you say that one.
Right.
He's a guitarist for the Foo Fighters. He's 55 years young. And let's see, I'm going to skip a couple of these because I don't know who these people are.
See?
Yeah, there's a big long list of them. Mark Bryan, the guitarist for Hootie and the Blowfish, everybody's favorite band.
Yeah, of course.
It's 59. Okay. I'm just kidding. Noah Galvin, the actor for The Good Doctor. I always like to say he's the modern day Doogie Howser. He's 32. He basically played young kid, genius, graduated college early, became a doctor.
Right.
I think we've seen that story somewhere else before.
I think there's like echoes happening.
Yeah. So Angel Reese, a basketball player, 24. Cole Palmer, professional football. It says footballer. Is that a term people use these days, or does that mean soccer?
Oh, I don't know.
A footballer. I think when people use.
We're so American.
I know. I think when
soccer.
people use the term footballer, they mean soccer. Yeah. I'm gonna take a look here real quick. Yes, he is. He is a professional soccer player. Let's see. Who does he play for? Plays for Chelsea.
See?
Yeah, there we go. All right.
And I have some other things about May 6th.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you know that this is the date in 1835 that the first issue of the New York Herald newspaper was published?
I didn't know that.
Isn't that cool?
That is incredible.
Almost 200 years ago.
Isn't that so? The newspaper's been going for almost 200 years.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And did you know that today in 1837, the blacksmith John Deere, there was actually a blacksmith named John Deere, created his first steel plow. Don't look at your watch. We have time.
We barely. I just wanted to see what time it was.
Oh my goodness, we are out of time.
We're out of time.
I do have one last celebrity birthday just because I didn't know who she was and I had to look her up. Sadie Sandler, Adam Sandler's daughter, is 20 years old. Looking at pictures of her, she looks exactly like Adam Sandler.
That's scary. What is her name?
She's a beautiful young lady.
Sadie Sandler.
But she's one of those, when you look at her, you're like, holy cow, that's definitely Adam Sandler's daughter.
Right there.
Oh, there we go. Sadie
She
Sandler.
looks like a young female Adam Sandler.
Oh, she looks a lot more attractive than Adam
She's a
Sandler.
beautiful young girl, but I mean, when he was a younger guy, he wasn't unattractive.
I unfortunately got stuck at a drive-in movie for a week, and they kept playing Deeds, Mr. Deeds. What is that movie?
I'm Sneaky.
Huh?
I Am Sneaky.
Oh, God. No, whack you.
That is a great film. Come on now.
No, it was terrible. It was terrible.
How on earth did you get stuck in a drive-in movie theater for a week, Paula?
Okay, we're going to end with this story. I'm really nice. That's how I ended up getting stuck at the drive-in theater. So my roommate, her boyfriend from like high school showed up, and they rekindled things, let's say. And I didn't want to be around to listen to them rekindling things.
That's fair.
So I ended up for the Thursday through Sunday showing of triple features at the local drive-in in Whidbey Island, watching the same films over and over again to give them privacy.
Well, you know what? That's commendable.
I hate that movie.
You know,
I hate the movie so bad. I don't remember the other two movies that were playing because I was so fixated on the fact that I hated that movie so
That's
bad.
a traumatic experience.
I was joking about that being
She's still bringing up those emotions.
Exactly.
That she's,
Look at the passion. Ah.
I was joking about it being a great film, but John Turturro in that movie was the highlight of the movie.
I can't.
John Turturro is an amazing
can't
actor.
even. There's no highlights of the movie. I hate the movie. I'm just like, no. People are like, oh, let's watch this movie, and I literally have to run out of the room.
All right.
All right. With that said, we are out of time today. We want to thank everyone for listening to us. Thank you guys for coming in today. Of course, we have tonight the Northern Beat with Craig McQueen featuring his guest Jacob Van Now. Very, very excited. I might stick around here for that one. Really, Jacob's a great friend of the radio station. You're gonna want to check that out. He's doing huge, amazing things. Just the guy's career is just doing wonderful. And then of course we have tomorrow morning tonight rather, Dirt Road Blues. Thank you, words. Dirt Road Blues with Dirt Road Doug McQueen right after that from 8 to 10 p.m. And of course here, let's see, joining tomorrow morning on the KCHW Morning Show with myself, Gina, and Rusty Jackson. Then, of course, Friday morning, we have Danny Rabin joining us as well.
And just to make sure everybody knows what day it is, what day is it today, Chuck?
Today's Wednesday, all day long.
Whoa.
Yep.
We're going to end on the right date. We started on Monday, and we've been here for 2 days.
Wednesday, even on a Wednesday. So there's that. All righty. So we want to thank you guys so much for listening to the KCHW Morning Show. Stick around, and you guys have a great day. Stick around. Why did that even come up? You guys have a great day. It's going to be gorgeous out there. Get out. Do something fun. Right. And thank you for listening to KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio.
Oh, say goodbye, everybody.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Sharon and I were both waiting.
You guys can't even leave until I say that.